Hi, and thanks for logging on to the Daily Dvar, and here's a brand new halacha for you, and it's for Monday, the 26th day of November. Here we go. Hanukkah's getting closer. I want to give you one more of many answers to that famous question that we mentioned yesterday, and that is, you know that the miracle of Hanukkah seems to have taken only 7 days, because the first day that the oil burns in that menorah was kind of expected, and the other 7 days were kind of the miraculous ones. So there are only 7 days of miracle. There are many, many answers. We gave you one important one yesterday. I'm going to actually give you a couple more now. Other answers are that each and every day, only 1/8 of that oil even burned. So the miracle was evenly spread out throughout all the 8 days. Not that like the first day it burned totally and then the next 7 days were miracle, but all 8 days, a little bit of it burns, and therefore the miracle was spread out over 8 days. A similar answer to that is that they took that one flask of oil, and they only poured 1/8 of it in the first day, which should have lasted only 1/8 of a day, and it lasted a whole day. And then they did that again on each of the days. So each and every day there was a miracle because they'd only poured in a tiny amount, and then it lasted for the entire day. So those two answers are very similar, and there are many, many other answers. But the one more that I want to stress to you is this important factor. There are two things going on Hanukkah. There is, of course, those 7 days, according to this way we're going to answer it. There are those 7 days of extra burning, which were miraculous. But there's a totally different miracle going on here, and that is that the Hashmonaim were a very, very small group battling against the Syrian Greeks, which were like the giant power of the time. And it's just unbelievable that such a small band of people took over such a large, large, large army and vanquished them. And that is possibly why we have 7 days of celebration for the 7 days of miraculous burning, and then an 8th day of celebration for the miracle of the battle itself, which was a very unlikely victory for the Hashmonaim. Not only were they small in number, they were the way the Al Hanisim prayer says it, they were the impure, that's the Syrian Greeks, falling into the hands of the pure. And usually when purity touches impurity, the pure becomes impure, and here the purity actually swallowed up the impurity. That in itself could be the reason for that 8th day of celebration. In other words, for that amazing victory, which wasn't just a military victory, it was a victory of pure over impure. And when that happens, well, that's the reason for that extra day of celebration. That's why it's 8 altogether. Okay, and then we'll probably tell you Hanukkah laws over the next few days as Hanukkah comes closer and closer. Thanks for logging on. Log on again tomorrow for more. Bye-bye.